What's up? Good night, evening. I don't know. Same day, January 16th. It's a Thursday. And I am working on a video tonight. It's Thursday, so I only got a few more days to work on it. And yeah, I'm trying to get a video out every week this month until I go out of the state. And we'll see what happens then. Yeah, let me go ahead and switch over to my screen. Oh, before I do that, let me make sure I don't have certain work things up. Not all of it matters. Okay. I still have some work stuff up, but that's okay. Close that. Put that here. This is... I was looking through photos to edit or showing... Yeah, I don't know. I was showing something earlier. Something in Final Cut. So last time I left off, I discovered that I didn't record everything and I got pissed off and I rage quit. I haven't looked at this project since. Yeah, that's sour. Some would say it's refreshing. I just got back from the gym. I didn't do a full workout because I got there a little bit late, but I did my 20 minutes of jump rope today, along with overhead press. I didn't do the full 50 that I was supposed to do. I only did 30 because I wanted to do the sauna. The sauna is like a staple. I have to do it. And the sauna has a hard close at 10:30. So when it got to 9:57, I'm like, all right, screw this. And then we go up to to the sauna for my 21 minutes of sauna. Anyway, turn down my system audio a little bit. And we'll get started. So right now I am at 2 hours and some change. I imagine most of this is useless. Not useless, but you know, like I can cut a lot of it out. And I think I got to where liquid suddenly appeared in the soup, not the soup, the beans. It's at that point where I was pissed off, right here. So this is where I left off last time. Oops. Right here. And after a couple minutes, I'll add them back, as well as my these are constant. So what I do is go ahead and add one of these. I don't know how wide it's so needs to be that, but I'm gonna take this one and just put it on top of and then put a little. I have these little things right here. So you got your fork, put a little pivot. Here it goes. Yeah, it's a little bit. Keep my top for close. Listen. So what I'm gonna do is top these. I don't know how to use the options. Relax. You don't use this and the rings that kind of thing. Yeah. I will. All right. Okay, go ahead and get that out. I will. All right, and we'll go right to when I'm about to put in the bowl. The pot. I'm saying bowl like it's a actual bowl. It kind of is. Plop it in. All right. I think I can get rid of the rest of this. Yep. So we'll just really? There we go. Will do. And just plop it in. All right, that's enough of that. do. Maybe I shouldn't put it down. Maybe I'll just take it out and then magically right here. Yep. And just plop. All right. It's been a few hours. All right, it's been a few hours, and here are the results of the beans. The results of the bean. It's been a few hours, and here are the results of the beans. Beautiful. I put the ham hock in. I don't remember if I recorded it or not, but there's a ham hock. I did, so I can get rid of that. I recorded it or not, but there's a ham hock I've already taken out. I've already taken. I've already taken out a lot of the stems earlier, and this is how we're looking so far. And knowing, man, just my luck. Just my luck. Remember how I was saying that these splashing all over the place. So here's what's going to happen. Remember how I was saying that these go in when the beans are almost done? Well, there you go. Remember how I was saying that these go in when the beans are almost done? Well, there you go. They're almost done. Sure, I guess I'll stir it a little bit. This is for the green onion flavor. You know, I don't want to just throw them away, so I put them in here. And when the beans are for real done, when the beans are for real done, when I'm not going to put on any more heat, I will put this. When the beans are for real done, I will put this in. We're good for now. Oh, wait, I see another stem. Let's get that out. Oh, wait. Good for now. Oh. And I also want to test to see if these beans are getting close to completion. I haven't done that yet. So I'll just pull one off like that. It would be so awesome if I can see as I do this. Oh, I can. Okay. All right. Beans are almost done. Probably only be done that yet. It's to completion. I haven't done that yet. Beans are almost done. Probably only be another 30 minutes or so. And then I'll come in and season it with my Cajun seasoning that I was talking about earlier. Specifically, Slap Your Mama. Specifically, specifically, and then specifically, Slap Your Mama. Slap Your Mama. This is the one with white pepper. The one with white.
white. This is the one. This is the one with white pepper. I'm gonna do about a teaspoon of this, and depending on how it tastes.
I didn't actually measure, so I'm not even going to include it.
I will do another teaspoon with this, just a regular Sake Mama. This is regular with black pepper. How it tastes. How it tastes. I will do.
Yeah, let me just delete it. Dang it.
Pepper. I'm gonna do about a teaspoon of this. This is the one with white pepper. I'm gonna do about a teaspoon of this, and depending on how it tastes, I will do another of this, and I will do another and I will do. A teaspoon of this, and I will do another teaspoon with this, just a regular Sake Mama. This is regular with black pepper. Just a regular Sake Mama. This is regular with black pepper. Regular Sake Mama. This is regular with black pepper. With some, and we'll also top it off with some more sherry, and then we'll put in, and we'll also top it off with some more regular Sake Mama. This is regular with black pepper. Then we'll also top it off with some more sherry, and then we'll put in this. We'll top it off with some more sherry, and then we'll put in this parsley right here. And then we'll put in this parsley right here.
Oh, I can just cut it here right after that.
All right.
I still had to go make something on my little NPC thing.
All right. My bean.
Is this the same clip? No, it's not.
Not sure if you can hear it. I got the mic on my chest, so it's a little bit. Oh yeah.
Hey, how you doing, Cruz? How are you this evening or tonight, wherever you are? I think you're in the same as me.
Yeah, looking good, looking good. All right, so I'm basically waiting until, oh, actually, my ham hock is now done. Let me zoom in on that. That's looking good. Okay, ham hock is now done. Let me zoom in on that. See that? It's starting to come off the bone. That's what I was waiting on. So the beans are they're basically done. Let's just waiting on this to fall off the bone. And I'm gonna put in half, and I'm gonna put in half of these parsley that I chopped up earlier, and half of these, I don't know, this is parsley that I chopped up earlier. I'll put in half, or a little half of these, I don't know, this is parsley that I chopped up earlier. I'll put in half, or a little less than half. And the reason for that is I actually want the that I chopped up earlier. And the reason for that is I actually want the flavor of cooked parsley to be in here as well, but I also want fresh parsley taste. So yeah, that's what I'm going to have. I also want fresh parsley taste. And of course I still have these, and we'll finish it off with some sherry, some dry sherry. Yeah.
I already said that, so I'm
Coming
going to
together
delete it.
quite well. As usual, it's not like this is abnormal. So I'm gonna cover back up. Back up because I don't want too much moisture to leave. I want to be able to boil it off later. And given that I have another 20 minutes or so.
How is this an hour? What am I missing? Oh, here we are. This clip right here. I'm probably gonna delete 90% of that. And of course there's no audio. That's fun. So I'm gonna just do right there. Oh, that's too long. Oh, I see. Okay. Yeah, let's do like 5 seconds. It's long enough.
Testing 1 2. Testing 1 2.
Oh, oh man. Okay.
What's up, y'all? These are actually making some. And what's up, y'all?
So I have an idea. I didn't realize that this clip was useless, but now I know.
What's up, y'all? I'm him. And we're gonna be making. We're gonna be making some. We're gonna be making some red beans. These are actually King City pink beans from Rancho Gordo. They are heirloom beans, but I decided I want to use. They are heirloom beans. These are actually one of my favorite beans. These are actually one of my favorite beans. Normally, though, what I would use to make my red beans is these vanilla red kidney beans. But again, as I just
you only
said,
get to see this if you're watching the stream.
Those other beans. And I'll also kind of show off I got these other beans. Stuff being like stuff. So anyway, I gotta soak these beans over. These are actually one of my favorite beans. I gotta soak these beans overnight so that I can cook them tomorrow. So just gonna get that started so that I can cook them tomorrow. I'll be back in the morning. Before I do that, let's get these things soaked. As far as I know, soaking the beans does a few things. Makes them cook a little bit faster because they're going to absorb this water. Also, I think it makes them more tender, but maybe that's just a function of them being cooked faster. Also cleans them off, and I noticed that when I... So yeah, let's get these. Soaked.
Seriously? Why is it not working? Oh my gosh. There's always something with this dumb program. I bet you if I restart, it'll work.
Now, since I'm only gonna have these going for hot, so it's not like it's gonna evaporate. You do this.
You know what? I am going to go and delete all of that.
This is it for tonight.
Alright, I think I need to restart Final Cut so that things will work. Or maybe let's see if this will work now. Yeah. Am I streaming? Am I live? Alright, I don't know if I'm live or not. I wonder if I've lost internet connection again. No, I haven't. My internet is slower than usual though. Yeah, YouTube isn't working for me. It's not loading. Oh, okay. No, I am live. Okay. Benefits of talking to yourself. You have to also go and figure out if you're streaming. Okay, well. For whatever reason, my iPad is not working. Just stopped. Yeah, whatever, I don't care anymore.
What's up? I'm him, and today I am making beans for dinner. It's my lunchtime, so I'm gonna just get it started. It takes about 3 to 4, sometimes 5 hours before it's done. Sometimes. Here we are. I have these beans here. They are soaking. Yeah, here we are. I have my lunchtime, so. And today, this is it. I'm him, and here we are. I have these beans here. They are soaking.
Why are the colors so weird? Just this one. Why are the colors so weird? Well, for one, this is not Cine, but that shouldn't matter. I can't do anything about this. It's not shot in RAW, unfortunately. thing I should be able to use to maybe lower the exposure. Look at the histogram. Yeah, it's overexposed by a lot. Unfortunately, I can't really recover any detail because this is MPEG footage. So yeah.
Here we are. I have these, and so these beans have been.
Oh, look at that. Oh, it looks like I may have realized that I sighted in the wrong thing and fixed it.
These beans have been soaking for about 36 hours. And they should be ready to cook. So I'm gonna just sit them here for now. Grab these vegetables. Grab these vegetables that I washed yesterday.
I don't know if I recorded any of that. I'm just gonna delete this. I don't care if it doesn't flow.
Grab these vegetables that I washed yesterday. Parsley. We got parsley, green onion, a green bell pepper, and some celery, a couple stalks of celery. A couple stalks of celery. Of course, this is all organic. I don't do non-organic. I have this yellow Spanish onion here, as well as some garlic. And the final thing, is this thyme. So if you know anything about Cajun, these ingredients right here are the base of a lot of different dishes. And then the green onion is also, I consider it part of it, but some people don't. So we'll be using these as my andouille sausage. And I have some andouille sausage. Some andouille sausage. This Ziploc bag. So we got andouille sausage. I got some andouille.
Oh, how about that?
Got andouille sausage.
Just do that.
I got some bacon. And I have some ham. I have some ham hocks, smoked ham hocks. Also, smoked ham hocks. I also have this pork jowl.
All right, all of that can go away.
Ingredients that are those are the ingredients. Those are the ingredients that are going to make up this recipe. It's a bunch of different things. I use chicken stock, pork stock, any stock. But hot vinegar. Instead of using white vinegar, hot sauce. I start. I also am going to use some sherry, but I'll get into that. Pork stock, any stock. I also am going to use some sherry, but I'll get into that. once I start cooking for real.
Just delete it because I didn't. Yeah, I'm a voiceover it, I think, or use some old footage from my iPhone.
All right, so I got all of my veggies here, and I got my beans. Put this in the sink. I'm going to use as follows. I'm going to use are as follows. I'm going to use some of this Louisiana hot sauce. I'm going to use some of this Louisiana
Wait, what?
hot sauce. Going to use ham hocks. Going to use some of this Louisiana hot sauce. And I use this instead of this vinegar here. And the reason for that,
Doesn't matter. I mean, I'll play it. Wait,
reason for that
is anyone even
this
watching?
hot sauce has
Maybe I won't watch it. I'm trying to get this done.
vinegar as a base. See if I can find that. See if I can find. Is Worcestershire sauce. Since this has vinegar as a base, don't need. Next thing. Some ham hocks, smoked ham hocks. Next thing is Worcestershire sauce. So we're using some of this. And then for my spices, it's pretty simple. In Cajun dishes, there's a lot of pepper, so we'll use black pepper. There's a lot of pepper. Pretty simple. There's a lot of pepper, so we'll use black pepper. So we'll use black. So we'll use black pepper. So we'll use black pepper. We'll use black pepper. And then I have smoked paprika, black pepper, smoked paprika. As well as regular paprika. And then from here we get some cayenne pepper. Here we get some cayenne pepper. Get some cayenne pepper. And I normally finish it off with this one, specifically this one, and it's because it has white pepper. And when I say finish, now there are some other ingredients that I need. Hopefully it's in here. Now there are some other ingredients that I need. I have this yellow mustard. I have this yellow mustard.
Oops.
This right here. So in my wine fridge, oh, it's not in here. Okay, wait, am I out?
I thought I was out of sherry. I was about to be pissed.
Oh, I may be out of. Huh. Oh no. All right. I put it down here. I have this sherry. I have this yellow mustard. Sherry. And it's a medium sherry, medium dry. And cooking most of my Cajun food for me. This, which, for whatever reason, I don't see. All right, yeah. Also gonna use. Also gonna sherry. Also gonna use sherry. Also gonna use this bay leaf right here. Favorite bay leaf, say. And then for fresh ingredients, we have this parsley, which is bay leaves. They are incredibly strong. Bay leaf right here.
Can I throw away the rest of this clip? Well, maybe.
I said the meat is fairly straightforward. It's going to be andouille sausage. And then once this is all done, we can put the rest of our stuff in. And
all right, yeah, I can delete the rest of this. I don't have to explain it because I'm doing it, right? So at least I think I'm doing it. I actually don't know.
I actually have converted people into beans. There are a lot of people. Keep that in mind. But I've enumerated all the ingredients that I'm using.
All right, I think I can delete all of that clip. I think this is where I'm doing a lot of my chopping, maybe. Yeah. So most of this is, can go. I only need to do a part of it. Looks like I've already done some editing here. I definitely don't need the whole thing of here. Okay, this is making rice. Definitely don't need the whole thing. Wow, I'm still at 2 hours? God dang. I know it's this. All right, I'm gonna try to get through this clip here. I think by the time I finish this, it should be down to like 8 minutes, something ridiculously short. All right, let's get rid of that. I'm also gonna increase the height of this.
the way I chop this up is I literally just do a rough chop. So we'll start this way. I think I may have to move my camera off of my cutting block because it is
Oh, that was a... Wait, what's that noise? I heard a pop. How about I come right there? We'll put it.
Parsley is done. Next thing, we're gonna get this what do you call this? Celery. And the way I cut celery is depending on, because it's large, I normally will cut it in half. Next thing, we're gonna get this what do you call this? Celery. What do you call this? Celery.
Why won't it actually do the cut where I want?
This celery. Next thing, we're gonna get this celery. This celery. And the way I cut, because it's large, I normally will cut it in half, then do a third, and then because it's large, I normally will cut it. And the way I cut celery is depending on, because it's large, I normally will cut it in half. So I normally will cut thing. We're gonna get this. I normally get this celery. So I normally will cut it in half, and then do a third, and then like this in the middle. And this is only on the thin side, right? So we're gonna come here, come here, split it.
All right, it's not working again. Fuck this, bro. Man.
Split it into fourths, take it, and then like that. The fourths in the middle, split it into fourths like that.
We'll just do one.
And I'm going relatively. All right. Next up is this pepper. And before I start, I'm just gonna kind of come along the top like this. On the top like this, and pull out all of this, and pull out all of the seeds. Pull out all of the seeds. Pull out all of the seeds. Do a little love tap. Get most of the seeds out. That's it. Clean it away. And now what I'll do is I follow these seams right here. So I'll just take it like that. It like that. That, and then a quick trim, and then a quick trim. Take it like that. Quick trim to get the white part out. All right, so we're almost done with the trimming. There's a little more right here that I want to get. Do it into third. So just do that. Pepper like this, and then do it into thirds. Pepper like this, and then do it into thirds. Like that. And then I'd like to knock off this part, so I'll just do that. Pepper like this, and then do it into thirds. Like that. I'd like to knock off this part, so I'll just do that. And you see how it just goes away. And I'm not going to throw it away. I'll just do that, and you see how it just goes away. All right, and then see how it just goes away. All right, and then see how it just goes away. And then just do that. I'm only using one pepper. It's mostly for flavor. And you see how it just goes away. And then just do that. Although that would be kind of cool if it did. This into the bowl. All right, so I use these mats so that the onion scent as well as this garlic won't live in my board. So if there's meat, that kind of stuff, I normally cover it. And you may have noticed that from, all right, so where I'm going about this onion is the base here. Where I'm going about this onion, if there's meat, that kind of stuff, I normally cover it. Where I'm going about this onion is the base here, and then cut in half, then unwrap it, peel it. This onion, it looks like it was dropped, so it does have like that, and we'll do the same thing. Do with my onion is rinse it off in cold. Now, one thing I like where I'm going about this onion is the base here, and then cut in half, then unwrap it, peel it. Now, one thing I like to do with my onion is rinse it off in cold water. It's just something I do, so I'm gonna go rinse this onion off. Rinse it off in cold water. And I'm gonna do a rough dice. Now, one thing I like to do with my onion is rinse it off in cold water. I'm gonna do a rough dice. It doesn't really matter too much because this is going to cook for so long. What I don't want though is strips. I don't want that. So I don't want that. So first what I'll do is, just cut it into the strips that I'm claiming that I don't want. And then when I get to this side, I'm realizing I can't really show it to you, but you just have to use your imagination. And now I'll do that little action right there. And it's pretty easy to dice from here. And what I want to do instead of pressing, if you slice your onion, that way, like that, it shouldn't burn your eyes. Now, like that, it shouldn't burn your eyes. Now, this assumes that you have a sharp knife, which, if you don't have a sharp knife, maybe you should sharpen your knife. Or just go buy a sharp knife if you don't want to sharpen your own knife. All right, so first half is done. Let's get this out of the way. All right, so first half is done. Let's get this out of the way. And then do that. And cold water also gets rid of.
I don't need to do the second one. I'm pretty sure people can use their imaginations.
This out of the way. So garlic is normally I'll use a press if I'm going to do a small amount of garlic, but since I'm going to do almost this whole head of garlic, and I don't know why I'm putting it on here, maybe I should put garlic. So I got it prepped, and before I do the garlic, I'm actually going to do these greens. And before I do Before I do the garlic, I'm actually gonna do these green onions. There's a reason for this. Garlic gets
Oh,
sticky.
I was supposed to. Okay, I remember now. The green onion goes before. I mentioned this to myself. I think I even put it as a note somewhere. Yeah, I think I can delete all of that.
All right, so away. And then do that. All right, so we're gonna do this green onion, and what I normally like to, we're gonna do. We're gonna do this green onion, and what I normally like to do is I like to remove the pieces that I don't want, like this right here. Don't want that. And then what I normally like to do, we're gonna do this green onion, and what I normally like to do is I like to remove the pieces that I don't want, like this right here. Don't want that. I don't use the very edges of green onion ever. So I'm gonna only go about right here. I've cut off beneath that part. Now I know it seems like I'm wasting a lot and I'm garnish or whatever, but most of these are kind of ugly. You can use that if you want. Now I know it seems like I'm wasting a lot, and I am. You know, you can use that if you want. You know, use that if you want. You know, for garnish or whatever, but most of these are kind of ugly. Or whatever, but most of these are kind of ugly. Want. You use that if you want. You know, for garnish or whatever, but most of these are kind of ugly. So the ones that aren't as bad, what I'm gonna do, yeah, the ones don't have to worry about them. Aside. I don't know if I'm going to use that. I'm just saying, if you know you're someone who you don't want to waste anything, do that. Now, on any of this. So now the second part is the stem part right here. This is the actual important bit. You don't want any of this. So just like that. Get rid of it. I do my onions in 2 pieces. Just trash it. Like that. Get rid of it. Now, I do my onions in 2 pieces. I have the white part, and then I have the green part. I cut the green part straight. I cut the white part at an angle. So let's start with the white part. Let's start with the white part. All right, so white part is white part is now cut the way that I want, and then the rest of these, even though it's at an angle, I'm just going to cut straight like this. Like that. And then these are separate. So this right here is going to be more of put it in there when it's cooking. This right here will be for finishing. I want that strong green onion flavor, you know, so this gives me that. Let me put these in separate bowls. missed a whole bowl. Look at. Okay, so again, these are going to go in there while these will go, turn off the top back on. You can also use these as a topper. Unfortunately, I didn't buy enough green or
Okay. Wow, there's still a lot more to go. At least this is 5 minutes so far. Lots to go.
All right, and the last vestibule. The last vestibule, or whatever you want to call it, aromatic something. It's gonna be these. Now, I'm lazy, so I'm gonna use the garlic press. I have a really, really good garlic press, so I'm gonna use it.
Man, I really need to see the preview. There we go.
Last vestibule. Now, I'm gonna make my life slightly easier. Just do that, just to remove the pill. You don't have to do that, just to remove the pill. All right, actually, yeah, whatever, I'll show it. I was gonna be like, I'm not gonna do it. Work, you just throw the, so it's pretty easy to do it. So it's pretty easy to work. You just throw the piece in there and press. Normally it goes straight in there, and I normally just cut the rest off. In there, and I normally just cut the rest off. Straight in there, and I normally just throw the piece in there and press. Straight in there, and I normally just cut the rest off. Normally just cut the rest off. Yeah, it kind of shot on the back of me. All right, that was, yeah, so now I got it going. Okay, now.
I'm not gonna do all of that. I'll just do until the last one.
Normally just cut the rest off. All right, and let's make sure we cut all that out.
What the fuck? Come on, man. What? Oh my gosh.
Cut all that out.
All right, it's doing this again.
All that out. All right, Next is andouille sausage. I don't waste them, I give them to my dog Roscoe. All right, so for these, it's pretty simple. Just cut it in half, and then cut it in half again lengthwise, and then just slice like this so that you get these little half moon shapes. I find that these are the best shape that fit on a fork as well as a spoon. So you can still poke it with a fork to get it, which whenever I'm cutting vegetables or anything, I'm thinking about how I'm going to eat it. So I want everything to fit on a spoon. Like all these ingredients, if I were to take a spoonful, they should all be able to fit on that one spoon. I eat with a fork though, so technically it should be big enough for me to grab it with a fork. All right, for this, I'm going to put these on the bottom of this bowl right here. And the reason for that is I'm going to put the bacon on top because the bacon gets cooked first. It's a spoon. I normally cut my bacon only for fat. That's why it looks like this. I don't really cook bacon. So I have some bacon, just a bacon. I have some bacon, just a small amount. I don't need that much. I normally cut my bacon only for fat. So I have some bacon, just a small amount. I don't need that much. I normally cut my bacon only for, just a small amount. I don't need that, just small amount.
Oh my gosh, I don't understand how, like, I don't get it. I really don't understand. This one works, but nothing else works. I'm not restarting. If I have to restart, I'm just going. It's midnight anyways.
I normally cut my bacon only for fat. That's why it looks like this. I don't really cook bacon normally. So what I want to do first is cut it in first. What I want to do first is cut it in half. And then the second thing I want to do is get these all lined up so that what I want to do is cut it in half. And then the second thing I want to do is get these all cut it in half, get these all lined up so that they aren't at an angle. And the reason for that is I'm going to cut it in half. And the reason for that is lengthwise. So an angle lengthwise. So cut an angle lengthwise. So an angle. They aren't at an angle. That all lined up is cut it in half. Lengthwise. So cut in half. Cut it in half. And this is soft, so I have to kind of, do that. It's better if you cut bacon if it's semi-frozen. So just, and this is soft, so I have to kind of cut in half. And this is soft, so I have to kind of, do that. It's better if you cut bacon if it's semi-frozen, real talk. So just kind of try to keep it together as best I can. And I'm slicing more than I'm pressing. So I'm doing together as best I can. Real talk. Together as best I can. And I'm slicing more. I'm doing that action first to get it cut. And I'm slicing more than I'm semi-frozen. Real talk. And I'm slicing more than I'm pressing. So I'm doing that action first to get it cut. Real talk. And I'm slicing more than I'm pressing. So I'm doing that action first to get it cut. You do need a sharp knife for this, otherwise like that. That's what, so I was pressing to kind of show. And you'll notice that if I to get it cut. Pressing. So I'm doing that more than I'm pressing. And I'm slicing more than I'm pressing. I waited a little bit too long, but I didn't feel like doing what I needed to do yesterday, so here we are. I'm gonna separate these two so that I don't have to be bothered with trying to separate them later. I'll just put the bacon on top of the foil like that. And
I can delete the rest.
Here are all the smoke prep. Here are all of the.
So I don't think I need both of these. I have two things where I go through all of the ingredients now that I can remember. Maybe I do want to keep, I don't know, we'll see. This is where I start the actual process of cooking. Really don't need most of that. All right, am I at least under an hour now? No. Oh my gosh. Oh gosh. Okay. All right. Well, that's going to be it for tonight. I see that I'm the only one watching myself, so good night, him.